welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Christina. If you're just joining me, I am a transgender girl of experience. How are y'all? Oh my gosh, welcome back. We are here. I'm so excited to be shooting today's video. Today we're going to be talking about HRT, estrogen, hormones, my experience, how I transitioned on hormones, etc, etc, like what happened to me, other things. I know I have a video previously on my channel talking about like HRT and all that and more testosterone blocker. I'm actually going to be talking only about mostly estrogen today. And if you want to see a little bit like of a double whammy, you can watch my other video I posted like 6 months ago. But this will be a little bit more of like a story time, kind of like experimental, like just showing people like the different sides of transition and how my estrogen worked on me. Because girl, I really thought I was gonna have a different transition than I did, and then like girl, I started taking my estrogen, girl, and I was like extra manly. I'm just kidding, but like, you know, something like that. So everyone, I'm gonna tell you my hormone replacement therapy. If you're struggling out there, hopefully y'all can relate, because during my experience, girl, my HRT experience was crazy. Like, it's normal, but like I felt like the things that like I wanted to happen did not happen. I was like, girl, what's going on here? So I'm gonna tell you my story. But I do want to say one thing before I start my video. Thank you so much for watching my other video. Looking at all the comments, the views, the likes. No, it was really hard for me to come back to YouTube since, like, you know, like I did take such a long time off. I was so scared, like, do people even want to watch me? Like, is it really something I should do? And then y'all were watching me and like loving me, and I was like, maybe I should come back for just a little bit of like a trans moment on my channel. We have our beautiful Diamond Marie in the mirror right there. She's like the lover I never had. She's my Valentine's Day. Like, I just love her. She's like, no further ado, everyone, please like and subscribe to my channel, and let's get into my HRT hormone estrogen replacement therapy journey. Now, everyone, again, I'm transgender. I'm 16 years old. Let's go back to 2021 when I started transitioning my HRT estrogen journey. So basically, I started taking my medicine in November. And you know, when you get on estrogen, they start you on a very low dose and they eventually gradually move you up. The doctors, the endocrinologists. So basically, I was on 0.5 milligrams. And let me tell you, girl, I thought I was the most feminine thing in the world with my 0.5 milligrams. I was like, girl, I'm so femme. My first experience for me personally in my transition, I started seeing an excess growth in my body hair. Girl, I started growing hair like I was literally coming out of the jungle. I was like, girl, what is going on here? Back in the day, I used to shave twice a week. Now I'm shaving every day, every 12 hours. I'm like, girl, I'm a twice a day shaver now. I'm like, girl, this feminine skin, like, it's rough, girl. It's hard and rough. So I'm just like, not on Valentine's Day, girl. But like, you know, I'm like, girl, what happened to my skin? Back in the day, my skin used to be like bomb, no hair, nothing like that. But my estrogen made my hair follicles just want to grow faster and faster, and thick, strong hair. So girl, I'll get that plugger and I'll be plucking it out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, I can make a whole wig with my chin hairs, girl. Probably if I saved up on my chin hairs, I would have a whole wig business right now for transgender wigs, you know, all that. Let me tell you, it was rough. It was like, girl, like, this is too much. I was like, On my estrogen journey, I actually did go to a laser therapist, like, removal place. And he actually told me that I could not do my laser hair because I had only been on estrogen for that time for about 4 months. And they wanted me on estrogen longer so the hair can actually stop growing. But I was like, baby, do you see this excess growth? This has been 12 hours in shape and I have a full-on beard. Like, come on, girl, like, help this little woman out. You know, I know I have these XY chromosomes, and I know like I have all these like other things going on, but that doesn't mean that I have to have like a full man chin. Like, come on, help me out, doctor. He's like, just wait another year basically to get the medicine in. Now we are here, and I'm going to be actually vlogging my laser treatments. I actually just got an appointment in a couple weeks, so I'm really excited to like vlog my laser journey, because y'all don't understand, I have really excessive hair. You know, when you see Dylan on TikTok and you see her like hair on her beard, just like me, girl, literally me in the morning. If I don't shave every 12 hours, I'm like, girl, I'm literally giving you Sasquatch. I'm like, what the hell? She's just really feminine, you know, as a Latina. I mean, we don't have that much hair of a girl. You know, we got some thick ass hair, so I'm just like, girl, what's going on here? Another thing I also saw during my transition was that my fat kind of moved around. So, you know, like the doctors are gonna be like, you know, this fat's gonna redistribute, you're gonna see titties, you're gonna see butt. Girl, I saw fat in my cheeks, my face. I definitely saw a rounder appearance. So that's kind of cool. Like, at least I got one of the feminizing, like, treatments. But like, I feel like it's really cool because when I was transitioning, I actually got to see like the fat actually kind of move. Like, there was like this little point where I had like a fat bubble, like not like a fat bubble, but like I had like fat like moving down to my titties right here, and I just see like it going up. Like, I was like, oh girl, like, she's a woman. I was like, girl, this is it. This is it. This is what's gonna happen to me. I'm a girl now. And I just started seeing that, like, I actually saw the fat distribute, and that was really cool. Now, I don't know, I never heard that for anyone else, but I did. I definitely saw like eventually go to my titties because for me, to be honest with you, my titties are not like these like beautiful like bam. They're just like little square moments, but they're a little bit more rounder now. Back in the day, it used to be like square square. Now they're like rounder, but they're more just like sagging, and it's like oh that fat, it's just oh it's plumping it down, girl. And it's just like well estrogen, I did not really get titties. Like I just didn't do that. For me, that wasn't my journey. I got an ass though. Like for my estrogen, the fat really said, girl, let me put it in the back, and I was like, hey, you know, girl. I was like, you better get it back. I was like, you better get it back there, girl. Work. I was like, okay. I was like, girl, my butt is bomb. I was like, okay, I'm giving you ice spice, like, you know, that vibe. I'm like, girl, work it. I just love getting the fat ass. I may not have the big titties, but girl, I got this BBL. I got the BBL on all the guys to come to my yard on Valentine's Day with this BBL, girl. So I'm just like, okay, mama, work it. I'm like, work. Yeah, it's like something cool. Just the fat like distributing on my face, girl. It was just all around my body. Now, another thing that I did see on my HRT journey that was like a little crazy to me was my odor. Now, back in the day, like odor and sweat, I never sweated. But I did get like an odor, right? Because of course you like, you know, you're biologically male, girl. You smell like a dump truck. By me, I always was wearing like, you know, like I always wear like Lancome. Really, it's more just like I sweat more. Like I'm like dripping in sweat. Back in the day, I used to be dry. Now, girl, I'm like dripping in sweat just walking up the stairs. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl. And maybe that does come with age, but I definitely realized that like my puberty just because I stopped my puberty, so that couldn't have come from like just growing up because I did stop my puberty going on my HRT blocker. But like, why is this happening to me? I was like, girl, why am I sweating? And to this day, I still get really like I don't sweat badly. I just sweat a lot more. So it's not like I'm dripping in sweat. I just for me personally, I just can feel the difference where I'm like back in the day I would be like not sweating, but now I like work out and I'm like dripping sweat. You know, back in the day, I used to be able to run on the treadmill, lose 30 pounds in 1 week. Now, girl, I run on the treadmill for a week, gain 30 pounds. I'm like, girl, what is going on? Like, I just don't lose my metabolism. Is just keeping that food all in the dump truck back here, baby. All in that dump. And I'm like, girl, at least I got a fatty, you know? At least I'm like, the booty right, eh? The booty right. And it shake, eh? Back in the day, I could not get my butt shake. Now I'm like, girl, she moving in like ice spice. I'm like, oh girl. But that's just how I am. That's just like I'm just like I like to like yeah, I do some things in my transition that are like bad, like the excessive hair growth, but who's gonna you know, I could work at a one of those shows and have be a bearded lady, you know, a bearded lady with an XY chromosome, just living my life. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of hair, I just embrace everything in my transition now. I feel like if you don't embrace like the hardships and the things that you don't want in your transition, then it's gonna be like more dysphoric. I'm like, I just need to embrace this, girl, because this is what you got, girl, and you gotta embrace it. Like, sometimes I get really scared in my transition that it's like, oh, this isn't happening, or I'm not growing enough titties, or I'm not that, and I'm like, girl, you don't need to worry about that. Right? Like, just because mine is different than yours, like, it's completely right. Like, you could have like really similar experience with me, or you like have like just a lot more excessive hair and odor and sweat, and you're just like, oh, girl, it's too much, and you're like, But like, odor-wise, I don't stink. I'm always like clean. I feel fresh. I wear Lancome. I like to wear Gucci. I like to wear all those fun scents. So every time you smell me, girl, I feel like a rich Dior moment. I keep it nice and tight. Side note: did y'all see the Super Bowl? What are your thoughts? Put it down below. I really want to know if you're watching. But yeah, it's kind of like my experience on estrogen. Nothing else really changed for me. I definitely saw my face change a lot. My body change. I gained a lot more excessive hair. Just like little things like that were like weird. And I was like, ugh. But like it wasn't too crazy, right? So yeah, it was like kind of just like my journey on my HRT, and it was really cool. Again, this is only my estrogen. Estrogen didn't mentally affect me crazily. It was definitely the hormone blockers that got my head on a twist, girl. I was like twisting crazy, girl. But like, honestly, estrogen was bomb for me, and I really recommend if you want to transition and you want to take your estrogen, girl, get that estrogen. And again, you don't need to take medicine to make you a woman, because guess what? I've met people who are trans and never took a medicine in their life, and they are just what they want to be, just like they were born like a boy and girl. And I'm like, work, bitch. I'm like, work, girl, period. And they sound like, bitch. And I'm like, work, girl. And I'm like, give it. I'm like jealous of them too. I'm like, got the pills, my girl. But no, I really love my estrogen, and I love it. And I just like, I swallow it up, girl. Now I take 4 milligrams. I started going by 0.5 to 1 to 2 to 3, and now I take 4. Eventually, when I'm 17, I'll take 17. When I'm 17, I'll actually be taking 6, and I'll be done with my like improving on more and more. But like basically, like after that, it's just my surgeries, and then like that's a whole nother video. But like after that, it's my face, my titties, my butt, all of it, my body, the Botox, the lips. Pete Burns vibes, you know. I'm just like, you're gonna see me, she'll be like, oh, she's a different girl. Lips like this, like, and it's just like I can't speak. I'm like, you know, just joking, but I just love that look. You know, it's gonna be like the next like Lava Neno vibe, Lava Neno vibes. But yeah, that's like my HRT journey. Like, it wasn't really crazy to me. Like, I had like a fun journey. It's been fun, but definitely really rocky. And I hope to one day like do like a trans podcast where we can like really get deep. But I feel like it's hard to get deep on these videos, girl. I want to start crying. Oh my god, start crying, and we're like, my transition. But like, oh my gosh, I've been watching this thing on YouTube, like looking at like different trans thingies, and there's a lot of videos on like transitioners and then like other things on like the opposite sides of the transitioners, and I'm like, girl, come on, experience. So if you have any questions, just search on YouTube and you're gonna find it all, because there is a lot of things in there. Now, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to do more videos. I'm gonna have one on Friday, definitely. Just giving y'all like a really fun one. It's gonna be about for my teenage trans girls. It's gonna be called How to Survive High School as a Trans Girl, because girl, if I'm doing it, you can do it. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and share the love. I love y'all so much, and be a bad bitch. And remember, you are all you need. I love you so much.